A 23-year-old nursing student named Emily Carter ordered an Uber after a late study session at the university library. She texted her roommate at 11:52 p.m. "On my way home. Be there in 10. It was a normal message, nothing strange. At 12:04 a.m., the real Uber driver arrived at the pickup location, and Emily wasn't there. Confused, he called her. No answer. Meanwhile, her phone continued moving on the map, leaving campus, going south, and entering a quiet industrial district that no Uber driver would ever take a late-night passenger. At 12:14 a.m., her location stopped sharing completely. Her roommate assumed her phone died. But when Emily didn't come home by morning, she filed a missing person report. That's when police pulled surveillance footage from the university parking lot. What they found went viral within hours. At 11:58 p.m., Emily walked outside the library bundled in her winter coat. She checked her phone, clearly looking for her Uber. She stopped at the curb, waiting. Then a dark blue SUV pulled up. Not the car assigned to her ride. Not even close. The SUV had no Uber sticker. No lights, no markings. Emily hesitated. She looked at her phone again, confused, then stepped back as if realizing it wasn't her driver. But the passenger window slid down, and someone inside leaned over and said something to her. She stepped closer. The SUV door opened, and Emily got inside. The car drove off calmly, as if everything was normal. The next morning, clips of the footage circulated online with the hashtag #FindEmilyCarter. Thousands of people began analyzing the blurry plates, the car model, the timestamp. Reddit forums mapped every blue SUV model sold in Oregon in the last 5 years. TikTok detectives created theories and timeline breakdowns. That's when someone noticed something important. 3 other missing women from Oregon and Washington had been last seen near parking lots. All late at night, all near universities, all within a 40-mile radius. None of their cases had been connected until now. 2 days later, Emily's bank card pinged. A 947 charge at a gas station in a small town 70 miles away. Police rushed there, pulled the CCTV footage, and saw a man wearing a gray hoodie and baseball cap walk inside to buy water and gum. He handed cash to the cashier. He kept his head down the entire time. But the most chilling detail was what he left outside. A dark blue SUV parked at the far corner, engine running, passengers hidden behind tinted windows. When police arrived, the SUV was gone. A multi-state search ramped up. Helicopters scanned forests, highways were monitored. Every SUV matching the description was stopped and checked. Meanwhile, TikTok sleuths slowed down the gas station footage and noticed a detail the police had missed. The man had a patch on his sleeve. Not military, not police. It was a maintenance badge, one used by cleaning contractors at several Oregon colleges. Someone who had access to buildings, parking lots, night shifts, hallway cameras, emergency exits. Someone who could move invisibly. 3 days into the search, police found the first real breakthrough. A hunter discovered an abandoned cabin deep in the woods, 12 miles from the gas station. Inside, they found rope, blankets, water bottles, and Emily's coat. But she wasn't there. What investigators did find was terrifying. A wall covered in maps of university campuses. Red dots marking entrances, parking lots, and late-night study areas. And 4 names written on sticky notes. 3 of them were the previous victims. The 4th was Emily. The man who took her wasn't random. He had been planning this for years. That night, authorities released a statement naming him a potential serial abductor. His identity remained unknown. Emily's case went global within 24 hours. Everyone was searching, everyone was watching. But one moment changed everything. A trucker driving through Nevada reported seeing a terrified young woman in the back of a blue SUV on a remote highway. The SUV sped past him, swerving dangerously before disappearing into the desert. It matched the exact model from the footage. An hour later, the SUV was found abandoned again, dusty, overheated, empty. But this time, there were footprints leading into the desert. 2 sets, 1 heavy, 1 light. Search teams followed them until they vanished over rocky terrain. Emily's body has never been found. The man behind the abductions was never identified. And every year, new tips come in from people claiming they've seen a girl who looks just like her. Alone, quiet, scared. The internet still breaks down the footage frame by frame. Theories spread daily, debates spark constantly. But the one question that haunts everyone who followed her story remains the same. Who was the man in the blue SUV? And how many times had he done it before Emily stepped into the wrong car?